I would say that for the majority of my life, I've been an atheist. Not only just an atheist, because I don't even know if I could say that I was a full-blown atheist, but I would say I didn't even consider the existence of God. It's not like I was an atheist that would argue my beliefs with believers. I genuinely did not think about God or anything like that for most of my life. But I did think about it, and I did have a small faith when I was a child. I went to a Catholic school. I went to a Catholic primary school when I was super little, and then I went to a Catholic secondary school until I left school and went to college. All of that secondary school, God just disappeared out of my brain. Like, I just didn't even think about God at all. I was totally in the world. But in primary school, there was something about me being a child and having that childlike faith, being taught of God, that the church should have caught onto that, and they should have fed me. I should have never stopped believing because I was supposedly with God's people. And this is the apostasy of the church. Children are being raised in like a church school or going to Sunday school. They're being taught of God, and they're having this faith that something is looking after them, that there's someone, that there's a creator. They were created, and it's a beautiful feeling as a child, and you're curious, but then your questions don't get answered, and there's hypocrisy or confusion. These people don't actually care about God, so they don't actually care about nurturing a child's relationship with God at all, but rather just solidifying the lies that they've already decided that they believe in. But anyway, I was thinking about that, and then I was thinking about how to love your neighbour as yourself. And I remember this from being a really little girl, and we used to call it in our Catholic school the Golden Rule. And the way they worded it was, treat others how you wish to be treated, which is an interesting way to put it, actually. Because how the church wants to be treated is their own definition of loving your neighbour. Just be nice, be cordial, have social etiquette, be polite, don't rock the boat, no sharp rebuke, no holding each other accountable, no actual righteous judgment. In fact, loving your neighbour is not judging your neighbour according to the church. They literally say, don't judge, we have to love each other, not judge each other. The Bible says that judgment is love, okay? That is loving your neighbour. Judging your neighbour righteously is loving them. But it's just so ironic that we used to call it the Golden Rule. Treat others how you wish to be treated. That just leaves that up to the child's imagination or anyone's imagination as to how to treat other people, which is weird because it's harboring self-righteousness. You decide how you want to be treated and how you should treat others. And it's funny as well because the church, when you actually love them and judge them and you say, no, you need to be keeping the 10 Commandments, you need to eat clean, stop doing pagan idolatry. When you say that, they don't see that as loving because they hate judgment. They hate the righteous judgment of God. They hate God's ways. So they don't wish to be treated like that. So it's funny because they actually do obey the Golden Rule in their own imagination. They treat people how they wish to be treated, so they don't judge other people. They tolerate because they want people to tolerate them. It's like the opposite of Jacob, his servant. It's the opposite of how the elect are. They execute righteous judgment. If you want to talk about the fruits of the Spirit, the fruit of meekness is Zephaniah 2, is that you execute the judgment of God. You warn people of what's the consequence of their sins, and that is biblical love. I don't know why it stopped there. I think my phone said it was going to die. But it's just beyond ironic. Treat people how you wish to be treated. They hate judgment. They don't want to be judged, so they don't judge other people. I mean, the lack of judgment is why great tribulation is coming. Why do you think sin has increased? Why do you think demons have increased? Why do you think abortion rates are through the roof? Why do you think sodomy is increasing? Romans 1 tells you it's because of covenant breakers within the church. That's you breaking the 10 Commandments that's caused the sodomy to increase and the abortion rates. But you point the finger at that. And you can't seem to get it through your head that the sin and the demons have increased in people. And it's somehow not because we've stopped following the 10 Commandments. Are you serious? What else could it be? People just don't believe hard enough in Jesus. What? Your vague, airy-fairy gospel is the exact reason why Great Tribulation is coming. Ephesians 5, for this reason, these vain words is why Great Tribulation is coming. The church have lied for so long. The church was infiltrated, call it the Illuminati, whatever. These men crept in unawares, infiltrated the church, and the people love to have it so. So they say, treat others how you want to be treated, so they don't judge each other, because they hate judgment. That's the opposite to how God's people are. They love judgment, because they want to be judged. It's like, you should want to be judged now, so you don't get judged physically in Great Tribulation. It's just a given. I want people to judge me. If I slip up, I need to be rebuked. I want that. But of course you don't want to be rebuked because you hate the judgment of God. That's the kind of people that are going to go into Great Tribulation. And they're going to have to learn how to judge each other in there. And it's going to be even worse. Yeah, treat people how you wish to be treated. I want to be judged, so I'm going to judge you because I love you.